My name is Bjorn and I am the manager at Stewart Surfboards, and I was just going to go over some of the details of some of the newer surfboards that we have. The S-Winger model, which is our most popular shorter board model, shall I say, from about they go from about 5.6 up to 8.0. It is an epoxy E-type hand-shaped surfboard with basically all the bells and whistles that Bill has developed over the years, including the infamous beveled rail and single into double concave shortboard technology that he applied to longboards back in 1982. These are a little more extreme, especially the concaves going through the tail to kind of complement the 5-fin setup that we have here. The system is a scimitar system by Future Fins. They're, as you can see in the board here, they're very canted and concave boards. So right now they're only available in a molded product. They don't make them in the fiberglass yet because they're so difficult to, that would be a difficult thing to hand make. But this system with this board works phenomenal. And kind of done as an experiment, as a jackknife board. That's what Bill's intent was, is to have something you could ride as a thruster, as a quad, or as a 5-fin. And from everything we've tried, from all the people we've tried, all the team riders and customers, it works best as a 5-fin. And what we've done now as well is we've applied this because the popularity, we probably sold 250 of these since September. It's definitely gotten us through the winter and our most popular surfboard right now. We've gone over to the longboard version of this, modified a longboard, kind of all the best that we've had with the Colin Pro, Bill's Hydro Hole model, but same kind of a tail setup, same fin setup exactly, spread out a little bit more, and we put that on the longboard, and I can show you on the other side here. That's our LSW. So everybody's having fun here at Stewart's too upstairs, if you can hear that. But as you can see, similar. This will be made in this standard model, which is a 9.0, 23 wide, and 2 3/4 thick. Again, in the epoxy because it makes the board so much lighter, and offers a very flexy board. Okay, you can take one of these down, and surprising, not like a molded board, they're very, very flexible. So it's not like what you'd expect when people say epoxy boards are stiff. Yes, molded ones may be a little stiffer, but these are very flexible. And again, we have the bevel into the extreme concave of a single that goes right through into a double concave. You can kind of see through the tail there. And we use that same exact scimitar system with the scimitar size, the 413 pivots, and the trailing fin. To bring the volume down in the tail of the board, because this board, for example, is 2 3/4 thick, what Bill did, he started this when he was making the huge tandem boards for Bobby and Anna. So he could make a big board that would hold well tight in a wave. Wouldn't wash out, you wouldn't have boxy rail. So basically we're taking rail volume away from the tail of the board. So you still have the bulk where you want it in the board for paddle ability, but you brought your rail volume way down. So the board holds a little bit better, it's a faster rail, and it's going to bite harder when you turn hard. That's basically the idea here with that board. And then complement that with a beveled rail on the bottom. The board will release real quickly. It comes off the top, it doesn't hang up, it thinks it has a softer rail than it actually does. Okay, both the S-Winger model and the LSW are definitely designed more for, shall we say, advanced surfers or people that ride boards off the tail, more aggressive surfers. You could definitely ride it in, just about most conditions you get thrown at here in Southern California, be it longboard or the shorter board model. This particular one right now is available in the standard. Like, I don't know if I was trying to say that before, but the standard model at the 2 3/4, 23 wide. And it is also going to be an LSW Pro model, which is a little more of a aggressive version of this board at 2 5/8 thick and a little bit narrower. That's what we're making for our team riders right now. We're also going to be making this in a 9.2, 9.4, and a 9.6. That's coming up in the future. We're still a little bit in the testing of how to do the rail volume proper for those sizes. And the shortboard version, gosh, I think that'd be a great board for anybody that's looking for an all-around board that wants kind of the speed and the loose feel of a quad, but the dependability of a thruster. You're going to get that out of that board. It would be a great all-around board. Okay, and last but not least, a fun little board that Bill developed for smaller kids or somebody that wants something for really small, the unpleasant surf that we get here a lot of time. It's called the Fart Knocker. It is basically a little airboard. This is a quad setup. As you can see, a super wide tail. We did step down the deck here a little bit. We put the S rail on the back deck again to give it less volume in this area, so the board will bite a little bit better. But this board is very flat, very fast board, very fun in small surf, and like to joke around, it is the ultimate little air board. Hence the name, the Fart Knot. This would be the great summertime board, especially for a little kid. So, because yeah, like I said, I'm sorry, they come from 4.6, 5.0, 5.6, and 6.0. So anybody that wants something for small waves is going to have a great time on this board. And with this, we use it generally like a Vector 2 quad setup, depending on the size of the person. We have littler fins for littler guys, and we can put bigger fins in for bigger people. Okay, and this is our Regal model, which is probably our closest to summertime single fin fun San Onofre board. It's a single fin, obviously, softer rail board, more like about a 70-30, 60-40 style rail rather, excuse me. It does go into a little bit of a hard edge in the back here, just to give you that little bit of bite when you're on the back of the board and want to turn it pretty hard or bring it around a little bit more. So we like to say that the board is, 90% traditional and about 10% hot rodded, but they're thicker, wider, an excellent nose rider that you can still turn pretty well. Colin McPhillips helped Bill design this one as well. Wanted something for the smaller waves, so this would be a perfect board for San Onofre style. And these come from about 9.4 up to 10 foot. We do some 9.2s and 9.0s on special order sometimes as well. But we specialize in custom boards, and if you need anything or want a special board made or a custom board, please come down to Stewart Surfboards. We're at 2102 South El Camino Real in San Clemente. Give us a call anytime, 949-492-1085, and you can check us out live online, www.stewartsurfboards.com. Thanks for stopping by and thanks for looking. Bye-bye. That's it.
That's it. That's awesome, man.
Yeah, let me scoot it down here for you. Put it on your.
That's amazing.
Put it on the rack here for you.
Oh, I'm stoked, man. That's pretty neat, man. I wanted a koi fish on there, and that's awesome. I can't really explain.
A little bit wider.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You got all your logos on there.
Heck yeah, bro. That's cool. Man.
What do you think of the fish?
That's awesome.
Come out as good as did you
yeah,
like the other one?
Oh man, it's beautiful.
Yeah,
beautiful.
You did a really good job on this.
This isn't real wood. This is like
no, but it looks like it. This is the inlay process that we do. But it came out so good. It actually looks like wood laminate, especially right here. You can see like all the detail. The only one that has this, that's for sure.
Yeah, I'll keep it under lock and key. Hey, I'm Bryce Brokaw. I was part of the United States Coast Guard, and I got in a motorcycle accident in Monterey, California in 2006, of August of 18th. And my mother's from San Diego, so I kind of been here, and my father was a Marine. And anyways, I've been out here, and I started surfing in Huntington probably about 8 years ago or so. And in fact, I kind of lost my leg while I was on duty. Excuse me, I got a cold. I've been trying to rehabilitate and surf, basically, but I got a prosthetic knee that some people gave to me, and I'm really happy about. And, I've been trying to use that as well. So Stewart and Nico hooked me up with a really nice board, and I don't know, I'm just way stoked to see what type of waves we can catch on this, man. No, man, this is great. I'm really happy.